Hey guys, it's JD here. We're back. We're talking about Naruto. I know I'm a day late. It's okay. I was busy. I was working hard for you guys. This chapter is cool. This chapter's getting us. We're getting through this war. Finally, we're almost out of here. Almost home free. Basically, Lee finally, it's finally his time to like express his feelings. He cried last chapter, and now he's gonna avenge Neji, of course, because that's his boy. That's his broham. That's his the Leonardo to his Raphael. He's that guy. He sits back and he holds him in his arms and he has a flashback about how they used to talk about how it's not about how hard you work, it's about the skill you obtain through whatever, blah blah blah. Lee and Neji, that whole stuff. Sibling rivalry they used to have. Neji says in the end, I want to fight against you, Lee, for my final battle. I want to see which one of us is the strongest. Who's stronger, my skill and inheritance or your training and ambition? And then of course Naruto continues the DAP Olympics where he's giving off chakra to all his friends. He pats Lee on the back. Lee's like, thank you, bro. I'm ready to get buckets. So basically everybody's Uncle Drew out here. They're all facilitating the ball. Chris Paul's out here. That's who. Naruto CP3. Oh man, that's funny. Then you see that Kakashi has a little bit of a insight within his head about how Shikaku told him how much chakra could you hold down before Naruto gave you chakra, Kakashi. And he was like, oh, well, I know that I couldn't do Kamui the way I did until he handed off some of the Nine Tails chakra to me. I mean, I would never be able to move large objects into the city like Killer Bee, son. So yeah, basically it's like it's a breakdown of like what all this chakra is doing for everybody. Kakashi's getting more strength. I feel like Kakashi's gonna zap the Jubi into the next dimension with Kamui. But if he did that, Obito could go get him, right? So maybe not. There's more insight. Shikaku talks to Kakashi in his head, it's like a flashback and whatnot. Then Kurama sits back and he's inside his own subconscious talking about Naruto and how he's gotten stronger. And he's talking about, well, look at that. If it ain't Naruto, the strongest Jinchuriki I done ever been hanging out with. You know that boy's parents? I done killed that boy's parents, but I did it because I knew he'd be better than them. If you look at these panels, he sounds like a douchebag because he's saying Naruto is the only one who is able to link with my chakra because he's been a Jinchuriki all his life. He understands how to interweave chakra and facilitate it and give it off and absorb it and pass it around like puff puff past the chakra. In the end, he's like, look, Minato, your son became exactly who you wanted. And then it's kind of weird because I've seen two translations of this. He says in one chapter, in one panel, this dude's better than both of y'all asses. And then in this one, I see that he's like, hey, this turd surpassed even you two. Bro, Kurama, you killed his parents. If his parents were around, this conversation's funny little sibling quarrel you're talking about, it would have never happened. He wouldn't even have to deal with his life. He probably wouldn't be as strong because he had his parents in his life. Maybe, I don't know. But still, you killed his parents and now you're talking about, man, he's gotten way stronger than y'all. I remember I killed y'all with one pinky and me and him work together now. If you read it, it's just so stupid. Naruto stands in front of the Shinobi Alliance looking badass. Badass. Oh my god, that is so funny. Look at that. Empty fist. Badass. And then you get Madara looking up at him saying, oh, okay boy. Two can play at that game. And that's when Madara takes control of the Jubi and he pulls him from the restraints of Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu. And as soon as that happens, the whole alliance just starts shooting blasts at him, Hadokens and raging demons and whatever you want to call it. They all just start blasting on the Jubi. It's pretty cool. You get to see the whole alliance work together. Teamwork is what wins battles. Defense is what wins championships, Lakers. Obito does his stupid talk. I'm not even going to talk about it. Obito talks this chapter. You want to know what he says? Read it. It's stupid and annoying. Okay, so the whole Shinobi Alliance jumps up at the Jubi in a raging falcon kick blast. They all transform into a bird, like a huge falcon. Falcon! Knee! Punch! And basically, they are taking out the Jubi's legs from under him. And I'm guessing this is the Shinobi Alliance jutsu that Naruto was talking about. Because I guess I have seen like a filler episode with this jutsu. Basically, they just can slice through anything. That's what's happening right now, so I'm under the impression that's what's going on. And then as soon as they get closer to Madara and Obito, you see Rock Lee say, "I'll take his right, Naruto." And Naruto's like, "I'll take his left, bushy brow." And then Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken, but before he does it, his shoulder is dislocated. It's been dislocated, and then who comes to the rescue? His baby girl, Hinata. But yeah, his girlfriend comes and gives him a nice gentle fist. Gentle fist. Badass. Into his shoulder and pops it back into place. He throws a Rasen Shuriken. It hits Obito. But you know, Obito does his translucent jutsu and dodges it. Rock Lee is so fast, he does a freaking Tommy kick through Madara. Just through him. It was the dopest thing I've ever seen. And basically they did this because they wanted to separate both Obito and Madara from the Jubi and get them away from it. Because now I believe the Jubi can have control of itself completely. And if that's the case, it's just gonna run amok and destroy the world. And maybe that will make Madara or Obito summon it back and say, we can't let this go run amok around the world. And you can tell this by the surprise face that you get from Madara. He's like, ah, ah. And then we get some preachy Naruto crap at the end. I'll never sever the bonds, bro. I'll never sever the bonds. I'll never sever the bonds of my friends. And I hope they'll never sever my bonds with them. Cut to Sasuke and his heartthrob crowd. Sasuke and the boys, aka the new NSYNC. And Sasuke says, "Are we here, bro? Is this the place? Is this the place?" And if you look in the background, you see a whole bunch of stuff that looks really dirty. And I believe they're in the Leaf Village, but it looks like a dirtier part of the Leaf Village. I'm thinking it might be the old Uchiha grounds, but who knows? What will happen in the next episode? You decide. But yeah, that's my review for this chapter. I actually give this chapter a 9 out of 10. There was a lot of information, and there was fighting, and we're getting some resolve. We're getting farther in the story. I need that. I need that. Because Naruto has been, we've been at war. I feel like I've really been at war. It's been a few months. It's almost been a year. It's almost been a year of war. And then I watched the TV show and it's war episodes. Ugh, too much. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below on what you think is gonna happen next. I look forward to reading them. Gonna put a new blooper reel up today because I'm putting a new video on my main channel. Go check that out. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.